In today's video, I'll walk you through how to present your thesis protocol confidently and professionally in front of your institutional ethics committee. This is based on my actual presentation. I'll guide you slide by slide what to say, how to say it, and what to emphasize. Let's get started. Good morning, respected chairperson and honorable members of the Ethics Committee. I'm Dr. X, a first-year DNB postgraduate trainee from the Department of General Medicine, Diamond Harbor Government Medical College and Hospital. Today, I am here to present my thesis protocol titled Factors Delaying the Arrival of Patients with Ischemic Stroke in the Golden Hour, a single-center observational study. I sincerely thank you for giving me this opportunity. This study will be conducted under the guidance of Dr. Y, Professor and Head of the Department of General Medicine, and co-guided by Dr. Z, Associate Professor in the same department. Their expert mentorship has shaped the protocol, and I am deeply grateful for their constant support. My research will be conducted at Diamond Harbor Government Medical College and Hospital, located in South 24 Parganas, West Bengal. This hospital caters to a large rural population and has a 24/7 stroke care service, making it an ideal setting for this study. This slide outlines the flow of my presentation. I will cover all essential components including the introduction, review of literature, objectives, methodology, ethical aspects, and the informed consent process. Stroke is one of the top causes of both death and disability worldwide. Among all strokes, ischemic strokes account for nearly 87%. What's most important is the timing. The first 4.5 hours, known as the golden hour, is critical for thrombolysis. Delays in reaching the hospital can cost millions of neurons per minute and worsen patient outcomes. Hence, early arrival is not just important, it's life-saving. In real-life settings, many factors delay hospital arrival. These include demographic factors like older age, female gender, or rural residence. Situational factors such as stroke occurring at night or when the patient is alone. And transport issues, especially when private transport is used over ambulances. These may seem minor, but they often become the difference between receiving thrombolysis or not. In India, the challenges are compounded by systemic issues, limited awareness, poor infrastructure, and economic constraints. Rural patients are particularly vulnerable. This highlights the importance of conducting such a study in a real-world, peripheral medical setting like ours. This study aims to bridge the gap between available stroke care and actual patient access. We know early arrival helps, but we don't know exactly why patients delay, especially in our region. By identifying those barriers, this study can guide targeted interventions, like public education, EMS strengthening, or policy changes. The core research questions are: what is the average onset to door time for ischemic stroke patients at our hospital? Which factors are responsible for delaying arrival? Which of these are modifiable through education or system changes? These questions will shape not only my research but also future stroke care strategies. My literature review served multiple purposes: to understand both global and Indian patterns of stroke delays, to identify consistent predictors of late arrival, and to learn from real-world interventions already tested elsewhere. I reviewed multiple studies from India and abroad. For example, a study by Edikatil AEL in India showed that only 15.5% of patients arrived in the golden hour. Common delay factors included symptom unawareness, lack of emergency transport, and rural location. Other studies from Bangladesh, Romania, South India, and even the USA pointed to similar problems, such as self-medication, visiting non-specialty centers, or confusion due to mild symptoms. Together, these studies highlighted a clear message: stroke awareness, EMS use, and family support systems are key to improving early arrival. Across all studies, these themes stood out. Female gender, rural residents, and lower education levels increased delay. Public awareness and EMS usage led to earlier arrival. Patients arriving by private vehicle or visiting non-stroke centers faced significant delays. These helped shape my questionnaire and methodology. The aim is clear and focused. To evaluate the factors causing delayed arrival of ischemic stroke patients at our hospital, especially those who miss the golden hour. My study has 4 key objectives. Measure the time from symptom onset to hospital arrival. Identify reasons for delayed arrival. Find out how many patients miss the chance for thrombolysis. And finally, recognize modifiable barriers to timely care. My study is designed as a prospective, descriptive, observational study. It will be conducted in the inpatient department of general medicine at DHGMCH. The duration of the study is 1 complete year, from 1st August 2025 to 31st July 2026. The setting is ideal, as our hospital is a 24/7 stroke-ready center that handles both urban and rural patients, offering a diverse sample. The sample size was calculated using the standard formula for prevalence-based studies. We referred to data from the State Program Management Unit, which showed that only 40% of stroke patients arrive within the golden hour. Based on this, and assuming a 5% margin of error, the required sample was around 369. Adding a 10% buffer for dropouts or incomplete data, the final adjusted sample size is 410. The inclusion criteria are age 18 years and above, clinically or radiologically confirmed acute ischemic stroke, patients presenting within 72 hours of symptom onset, and most importantly, informed consent will be taken from either the patient or a responsible caregiver. This ensures that we include relevant cases while maintaining ethical integrity. We will exclude patients with hemorrhagic stroke or other stroke, mimics like seizures or hypoglycemia, patients who are unconscious and without a reliable informant, and cases where the exact time of symptom onset is unclear. This is essential to maintain the accuracy and relevance of the data. Our study is set in Diamond Harbor Government Medical College and Hospital, a tertiary care institute located in a semi-rural region. The hospital has round-the-clock stroke services, making it an appropriate and practical place to understand real-world delays in stroke care, especially in rural or semi-urban populations. We will include all eligible ischemic stroke patients admitted to the general medicine IPD during the study period. This population is expected to give us a realistic picture of the challenges patients face in reaching care on time. For data collection, we will use a pre-designed semi-structured questionnaire, along with the clinical records, CT MRI reports, and documentation to confirm diagnosis. The questionnaire will explore a wide range of factors from clinical to social and logistical. This multidimensional approach will help us identify not just the problem, but the why behind it. Our dependent variables include time of arrival, that is, within or beyond the golden hour, eligibility for thrombolysis. Independent variables include demographics, as like age, sex, education, residence, clinical details, as like symptoms, comorbidities, awareness and decision-making, that means knowledge of stroke signs, delay in recognition, logistical barriers, like transport mode, distance, referrals. We've also considered confounding variables like prior stroke history, education level, and financial status. The study will be conducted within the medicine IPD. Once a patient is diagnosed with ischemic stroke and meets the inclusion criteria, informed written consent will be obtained either from the patient or from their caregiver. Data will be collected using an interviewer-administered validated questionnaire. We'll also ensure secure storage of all records, respecting patient privacy throughout. Before finalizing the questionnaire, we'll conduct a pilot study on 10 patients to test its clarity and relevance. Based on this feedback, the tool will be refined. Then, it will be validated independently by 2 subject experts, one from neurology and another from community medicine. This process ensures the data we collect will be both reliable and meaningful. Data will be compiled in Microsoft Excel and analyzed using SPSS software. We'll use descriptive statistics for baseline data. A p-value of less than 0.05 will be considered statistically significant. Ethical integrity is a top priority in this study. We will obtain Institutional Ethics Committee approval before starting. Ensure informed written consent is taken from all participants. Maintain strict confidentiality and data protection throughout the process. Since this study is observational, the risk to participants is minimal. This study has several strengths. It is perspective and real-world, capturing data as it happens. It is the first of its kind in this region, offering new insights. It uses a validated, culturally sensitive tool. And importantly, it captures both medical and social dimensions of stroke delays. The data from this study can contribute to developing region-specific stroke care protocols, building a data repository for future research, enhancing institutional academic visibility through conference presentations or publications. It also offers me a valuable opportunity to understand research methodology in depth. Of course, there are some limitations. It's a single-center study. There might be recall bias and self-reported delays. And there's no long-term follow-up of patient outcomes. However, despite these, the insights from the study can still be highly impactful. To summarize, stroke is a time-sensitive emergency. Delays are often preventable. This study aims to identify those real-world delays in a practical, rural setting. Our goal is to highlight modifiable barriers and help build faster, better stroke care systems for the future. Thank you all for your kind attention and time. I truly appreciate the opportunity to present my protocol. I now humbly request your suggestions and approval for proceeding with the study. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more such academic guidance. Comment below if you'd like. Help with your own thesis presentation. Thanks for watching, and all the best for your ethical committee presentation.